Hello.
Hey Jenny, hi.
Hey, Colin.
Hey,
Nice to see you.
yeah, nice to see you too. Hmm, 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 Mm. Mm. Mm.
Yeah, this is very good. There
Yeah.
isn't much to say.
Yeah. Yeah, I really appreciate just both of us being silent there, because I could notice all these thoughts of, like, that I'm supposed, like, it was all like form based thoughts, like I have to know what to say. Oh, there has to be thoughts about interview, like, it's like, oh, but I just I want I want to be true. I want to, what do I really? I want to connect. I want to feel peaceful, and I don't want to speak from a place of, like, some should or something. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, I feel the same.
Mm. Yeah, I have a few thoughts coming to my mind. Just what I wrote in that, I think the last email, just saying, I just feel really drawn to, like, recently I've been reading that purpose is the only choice quite a few times, and practicing the rules for decision, and even Dylan and I have been watching movies with David, and it feels like everything is pointing to, the same thing, and just this, I guess, something that feels very simple about it all, and yet, like some of the things David points to in the purpose book has to do with just being able to see clearly that there's really only the two purposes, either forgiveness or separation, and and yet the fearful part of the mind wants me to believe there's so many decisions, so many choices, and even I feel like an example, even with this call, like I was just like watching my mind, and I was, it felt like most of what I was aware of were thoughts about should I speak or should I, what would I say, but and it's like, no, that's not I want to choose the other mind. I want to choose to align with the spirit and see that, like, somehow I just want help to see that thought system it's like he's saying all those choices are choices for illusion, so I think it feels like the juiciest thing that's happening for me at the moment.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. That must be the juiciest thing on the spiritual path.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I saw that in your email, that feeling to choose for purpose and mind watching.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it's I still get blown away actually by how at times how completely simple it seems, and how pristine, and how, like, when the mind's really resting, it's like, oh, this really is nothing else, like what's that, I think that sentence in the course, a tranquil mind, like, is no small gift, or a peaceful mind, and it's like, oh yeah, this is all I want. And yet when almost like when the fear or the doubt comes, it's almost like that other mindset is completely gone. It's like I'm a completely different. I don't quite know how to say it, but I guess it's like the two worlds don't meet. Like, one, everything's just so soft and so clear and so simple, and the other is just just frantic and clueless, like, frightened of everything. Yeah.
Like stressed.
What's that?
It's like it's stressed.
Yes.
Other world.
Yes.
The separated mind.
Yeah.
Poor thing. That it's so lost.
Yeah, it is. So confused and just, I was just thinking of the. I mentioned that in the email too. The what seemed to draw me to emailing you whenever it was 6 weeks ago or something, just after that online retreat, and David just invited you to share, and I guess it feels like the same topic that I'm speaking of, and I was wondering if you felt to share any around that. It sounded like there were realizations, like deeper realizations you were having too around. I don't know. I guess it was like just seeing where, if even it seems a little bit like to me, like even if I let one single thought go, like sort of unwatched, or like if I latch onto it, it feels like it's almost like a whole world of, doubt and darkness can be created, yeah, I don't know if you were feeling to sort of share any around that, or just around your own, because I think that was the thing at the time. I was like, oh wow, yeah, I'd love to hear more about that, and yeah.
I can't remember what I shared.
Right.
But when you talk now, it's the random thoughts or the idle thoughts that are so powerful, although we don't notice, we don't understand how powerful those thoughts are. But
yes.
They do have the power to make a whole world, to distract us away from God.
Yes.
But yeah, what was it I shared? Yeah, sometimes it feels like Spirit has me on a very short leash.
A very short what?
Leash. Like
right.
Keeping me right there, and
Right.
And there is really nowhere else I want to go, or there are no other. Yeah.
Right. It like feels like that now. Does it? Yeah. Yeah.
I feel that too.
Yeah. I like that. I like that expression, because I think that's what I'm feeling too. It's almost like there was some thoughts, say, of almost like a while back there I'd interviewed like all the messengers, and some of them more than once, and many with Francis, and so like this morning I sit here and it's almost like the part of the mind wants to sort of tell me to get into that mode, and I can't even be that. I can't. It's like, no, I have to, yeah, and that's I feel that's exciting. That's good, and yet there's also, it feels like the same. I think what I'm getting in touch with too is that like that split where there's the part that's still, I guess if you say like identify with being afraid, because it's like I don't know any other way. So do you know what I mean? I don't feel fully trusting just to go, okay, maybe this is just going to look like silence and not say, like, would that be okay? Like, would that be okay just to not say anything or not have any outcome with this at all? Like,
yeah. yeah, the self-concept can have so many shoulds and stressors, how, around how it should be, what it should be like, and what we should be
Yes.
like. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. 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 Mm.
Yeah, Greg and I talked about it yesterday, how the mind doesn't go out. There is teaching in the course where he talks about the mind is in it is everything, and it contains everything. It doesn't go out anywhere, or ideas leave not their source.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Mm.
Well,
Can you
this.
say more? Can you say a little bit more about that? And I'm trying to, yeah, mine does not go out because I have heard that expression a lot. I'm just sort of trying to, yeah.
Well,
Practically, like, yeah, what does that mean?
Like the opposite is the egoic mind that always goes out.
Right.
And then, it puts everything out there and then it tries to reach it, like
Right.
as if it's not already within.
Right.
So.
Right.
And that's the weirdness of this, like, neurotic
Right.
mindset to seek for something that's already contained in the mind.
Right. Yeah, that's. Sorry. Yeah, that I was just hearing more that idea. The mind does not go out because it's like, I guess the ego is always like looking for some kind of external, isn't it? It's like, like looking for something else to tell me, am I okay? Am I not okay? Like, like that kind of, so mine does not get, so it's like, I guess just, that, what's that lovely song is like, stay with me. It's like, almost like stay with me. And I guess I'm just sort of seeing where, it's like, I guess it's such the habit of having the mind go out is quite, it's probably like been, lifetime after lifetime, almost an habituated thing of going in that direction. And it's sort of, it is quite, I suppose, destabilizing to sort of to start to not give that energy, and the more it's just like, no, stay here, stay present, because the thing just wants to continually wanting attention, isn't it?
Yeah. It's like it wants to stay small that way, like,
yes,
and distracted and
yes,
lost. And then what we're not in touch with is that fear of God that the Course talks about, and fear of love, and
right.
That's really not usually in awareness, like that. That is the reason why the mind focuses on little things and tries to go out. And,
right.
Yeah.
Mm. 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 Yeah, I don't seem to. I don't seem to have much to say, but I feel like I feel grateful. I feel grateful for joining with you, here, and I feel like even some of those early lessons are just the ideas. It feels good, like just that I don't know what this was for, and it just it felt good, even just because I had a little bit of fear prior to the call, and then even just sitting, it feels like there's a washing of like this idea that I have to say something, I have to feel something, I have to know, and I really appreciate your reminder, your demonstration. It's like, no, I don't have to. I can just give this to the spirit and trust. If there's something, it'll be obvious. Nothing. It's about nothing can be forced. I feel there's a real gratitude in my heart right now because I feel like there's even like I think just joining with you now today, it's reminded me that I'm like almost like shifts have been occurring because I didn't want to buy into some idea of trying to fill or trying to make something happen. I just can't do it, and I'm glad about that. I'm glad. Yeah.
Oh, me too. I'm so grateful. Yeah, that we can join in the space of nothing. All right. Yeah, we can't make anything happen. That is so good, and we don't have to. That's
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we're detoxing from the doer, from the, the productive mind that always should come up with something or provide something or produce something or accomplish.
Yes.
Jesus or Spirit is just, no, abide with me, be with me, rest with me, be in the light. That's, that's the call. That's what I feel. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that like it's just the some kind of judgment or false idea that would even say that the silence is not as rich as it would be if there were lots of words. If it's spirit given just to be silent. That's perfect. Yeah, it's really it's not it has nothing to do with it, does it? The actual form or how it looks. It's just which mind am I choosing to align with right now, and to give myself. Can I just give myself to that? Can I give myself to that? And maybe there's an awareness of this, but it's like, okay, no, I'm going to stay with yeah.
And maybe that's how it is for a while, because we are so used to try to fill it and do something, and that's why we need to wash that, or just allow to be still. So thanks so much for joining me.
Thank you too, Jenny. Beautiful. It's a gift, so thank you.
Thank you.